While most associate the Tuareg with tents made of woven goat hair, which are indeed common in their migratory life, some Tuareg groups, particularly those who stay in fixed camps during the dry season, have developed a different kind of shelter. A stone dome, built low to the ground, round like an igloo, with walls no thicker than a man's arm and an interior cooler than any air-conditioned room. Why dome-shaped? Because the dome is nature's strongest, most efficient design. It withstands desert winds. It keeps heat out during the day and warmth in during the cool night. And it requires no wood, no cement, and no nails, just skill, patience, and local volcanic stones or hand-smoothed rocks. These structures, sometimes called tinamten by local elders, rise like pearls from the sand, their smooth outlines glowing under the golden Saharan sun. Building without blueprints. Tuareg builders don't use rulers or levels. They don't sketch out plans on paper. Instead, they rely on generational knowledge, intuition, and spoken instruction, passed down like stories around a fire. Here's how a typical stone dome is built. A circular trench is dug, about knee-deep. This forms the foundation. Rocks are stacked in concentric circles, with each layer slightly tilted inward. No mortar is used instead. Sand and crushed clay are sprinkled to help bind the stones. The opening at the top is left unfinished for air circulation, sometimes fitted with a stone cap that can be rotated depending on the season. A single entrance, carved or framed with flat slabs, faces away from prevailing winds to reduce sand intrusion. The key to the structure's stability lies in the shape. Each rock leans slightly into its neighbor, distributing weight perfectly, a method similar to ancient corbelled dome construction. It takes 3 to 5 skilled hands about 2 weeks to finish one dome, and it lasts decades, even without maintenance, beating the heat with design. The Sahara sun is relentless. Temperatures regularly rise above 45 degree, 1 to 13 degree Ds. But step inside one of these stone domes, and you're immediately greeted by cool, dry air. Why? Because stone has thermal mass, it absorbs heat slowly and releases it gradually. In the morning, the dome is slightly warmer than the air outside. At noon, it's significantly cooler. And by night, it remains just warm enough to feel cozy without fire. The interior is lined with woven mats from date palm fibers, low, rounded seating made from clay and sand, niches carved into the walls for lamps, books, or spice jars, and occasionally small skylights made from translucent desert quartz, letting in light but not heat. Children lie on patterned rugs tracing stars on the ceiling. Women braid each other's hair in the shade. Elders sip ataya, the famous Tuareg mint tea, in rhythm with the heat's rise and fall. No one hurries. In the desert, time stretches like the horizon. Permanent homes for a nomadic people? You might ask, aren't the Tuareg nomads? Yes and no. Many Tuareg communities still move with the seasons, herding camels and goats across trans-Saharan trade routes. But in the past few decades, due to changes in climate and water availability, some families now return to semi-permanent camps, especially near oases or protected mountain basins. In these places, the stone domes serve as dry season homes for elders and children, storerooms for grain, dates, and tools, gathering spaces for rituals and music, and increasingly, symbols of cultural identity. Some younger Tuareg artisans are even beginning to modernize the design, incorporating solar lighting, carved doors, or polished clay interiors, but always staying true to the original dome shape. Music, stars, and the language of walls. At night, the domes shimmer in the firelight. Music drifts out imzad melodies from one corner, tinned drum beats from another. Women sing old poems, children mimic camel calls. A boy recites the names of stars as they blink into view. Inside the dome, the echo is soft and round, as though the structure itself is listening. Some domes have interior etchings, Tifinagh script, the Tuareg writing system carved subtly into the walls, prayers for rain. names of newborns, poems about sandstorms, love, and long journeys. Here, the walls don't just shelter, they remember. Lessons for the future. In a world now obsessed with insulation, prefab houses, and imported materials, the Tuareg dome is a quiet lesson. Use what you have. Shape it with care. Let nature guide the blueprint. Architects from Europe and North Africa now visit these camps not to gentrify or appropriate, but to learn. Learn how to build in extreme climates without electricity, design sustainable homes with zero waste, create beautiful, functional architecture from earth and stone, one dome, a circle of stones. That's all it takes to change the way we think about living.